Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad y'all joining me. Big shout out to everybody who supported me over this last year. Everybody who joined my Instagram, my Facebook, my YouTube. Anybody who ever watched my videos or did a video with me. Shout out to all the people who did videos with me. Shout out to all the people that had anything to do with this past year and my transition to getting out of here. Has been a beautiful thing. I have officially been out here for 1 year. You know, y'all made it happen. Y'all made it a beautiful experience. And so I ain't gonna say I made it to a year. I say we made it to a year. We made it to 1 year out here. So big shout out to all of us, man, for just going through this experience together. For the most part, you know, I've been on this YouTube thing for most of the time I've been out here. It was something that I didn't know that I was gonna do. It just came to me, and I guess it was organic. I guess it was meant to happen. Shout out Joe, After Prison Show. You know, for those who don't know, you know, that's how I got involved with this whole YouTube thing. I went and did an interview with Joe from the After Prison Show, Joe Guerrero, and the video did okay, and he asked me to come back, and I went and did another one, and it did okay, and then I did another one, and then I started cooking, and you know, the infamous pizza video, you know, got 1 million and some views to date. I think it's like 1.4. So it just opened a lot of doors for me, and I started you know, doing more and more videos with them, and then I just, you know, started my own YouTube. Shout out to my son, Hollywood Trail. You know, my son told me to, you know, to do my own YouTube, and I did it, you know, and it worked out. You know, to this day we got 27,800 subscribers. You know, almost 28,000. You know, I'm sure that that'll grow soon because this Banky Pound movement over here is strong. All this love and good energy and vibes. So you know, thank God for that. You know what I'm saying? It's growing every day, and I appreciate that. So you know, it was a beautiful thing, man. It was something, like I said, I knew nothing about YouTube, nothing at all. And I'm learning every day right now. Still don't know all that needs to be known, but I'm learning every day, and I'm studying, and I'm trying to get this thing down pat so we can just keep putting out content. We can keep putting out information. We can keep putting out positive vibes, positive energy, and we can get this stuff, you know, like I say, to spread, man. We wanted to spread, man. You know, we wanted to be contagious, you know. So I appreciate everybody, man. Everybody that had anything to do with this stuff, man. So like I say, it's officially been 1 whole year, and it's just been amazing. I can't tell you all the amazing things that happened to me over the year. It's just too many things to count, you know. When I start saying them, I'm sure I'm going to miss a lot of things, you know. I don't want nobody or nothing to get missed because there's been a lot of people that had something to do with what's going on with me right now since I've been out here. A lot of people, so I couldn't possibly name them all, you know. And like I say, it's been a lot of monumental things and great things that happened. And like I say, going to do the After Prison Show was monumental because it set me on the course of, you know, doing my own YouTube. So that was monumental, you know. Shout out to the person who bought me a car. You know, somebody actually, you know, bought me a car and gave it to me and put it in my name with, you know, no strings attached or anything. Just did that out of the kindness of their heart because, you know, they felt my story. They felt and understood my struggle, and they was in a position to be able to do that, and they did that, you know, and it just totally shocked me and blew me away. So shout out to them. And it also, you know, like I say, helped me to gain part of my independence since I've been out here, to be able to be a little bit more self-sufficient. I can move like I want to move, how I want to move, and when I want to move, thanks to that generosity of that person right there. So that was a monumental thing that happened over the past year. I mean, monumental. A lot of things to me was kind of monumental, you know, that and a couple of other things. I know it was the first time that I was able to be around my son and my daughter at the same time, you know, and that was amazing to me, you know. And coincidentally, that was the first time my daughter and my son actually had physically seen each other personally in their whole life. So that was just amazing to me. That was an amazing feeling. I was just happy that I could be a part of that. You know, it was my daughter's birthday and my son went with me over there. So that was major for me, you know. So I think that just was a great thing, you know. That was something big that I will always remember, you know, to be able to share that, you know. And over the years, I know y'all have met my grandkids, you know, Blue and Life. So, you know, and y'all haven't met my grandson yet. Y'all seen pictures of him, but Shara. But just to be around my grandkids and to suck up that young energy, man, and that love that they give me every time they see me, you know, it's just a beautiful thing. I look forward to it all the time, you know, and I'm around them quite often, and I love it. I can't get enough of it. They never want to see me leave, which is beautiful, and it's a beautiful feeling on the inside. So yeah, so that's been great, building that relationship and that bond with them and that love. That's been monumental with me as well, you know. And, you know, being reunited with my family, you know, my mother and my sister and my brother, and, you know, just to be around them, you know, after all of these years, to be physically in their presence, you know, to see and to be around them as grown folks and to watch them have their own family on their own, and how, you know, life is with them now is just so different from when I left. You know, because when I left, you know what I'm saying, I was young. You know, my younger sister, whom I stay with now, she was a kid. You know, she was still in high school. You know, she's grown now. She do her own thing. She got kids in college, you know, and just to watch her, you know, move as a mature woman is just a beautiful thing to see, you know, as well as my other sister, you know, she does her own thing as well. She still does her own business as, you know, doing hair, turning heads, Pat. Shout out to Turning Heads, Pat. You know, so just to be out here to see them doing that, you know, after hearing it for so many years and just talking about it over the phone and in the visiting rooms and stuff like that, it's just a great thing to be able to be a part of it. And big shout out to my brother, man, Vert, you know, to be out here with him and to do things with him and to laugh with him and to joke with him and my nephews, you know. It's just it's beyond explanation, you know, how that makes me feel. So those are just great things, man, monumental things. And, you know, my mother, you know, just to be around her and to talk to her, you know, every day, and to get phone calls from her. Well, I ain't got to call her all the time now. She called me all the time, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, those things are life-changing, man. And, you know, you have to get used to them, because I've lived a certain way for so long, for 33 years, you know what I'm saying? So just to compact all of this into 1 year and to get used to all of this and be able to process all of this. There's a lot of times you wake up and you like, man, is this really real? You know, but it is, you know, and it's amazing, but it's actually reality, you know, and it's something that, you know, you dream of for so long that when it actually happens, it's kind of like overwhelming. So you're like overwhelmed every day. You have to, you know, process it every day to let yourself know this is actually real, you know. So yeah, you know, just a lot of great things, man. You know, I mentioned, like I say, getting the card and, you know, getting my license back after 30-some years, to be able to, you know, pass the test and get your license, you know, which I failed the first time, you know. I failed the first time because I had heard so much about the signs, you can't miss the signs. So I studied so much for the signs. And I passed the signs, but I ain't passed the other part. So I had to go back a week later and take it all over again, which I passed with flying colors then. But, you know, to be able to go through that process and do that again after, you know, only doing it when you was a teenager, that was amazing. You know, to be able to drive for the first time was amazing. You know, it's like you never forgot how to do it, you know. All of those things, man, to go out, you know, to places like with my cousin, you know, to take me out, you know what I'm saying, to an actual restaurant or actual bar or somewhere, to be able to be out there in the atmosphere where people are congregating. I know I came out during the coronavirus, so it's not really a whole lot of congregation, but it has been some. Like when I first got out, the corona thing was just starting, so it was still a little bit more of people going out and being active as they are now. So to be able to go out and do those things and be out, you know what I'm saying, and about and be in social environments and see people mingling and moving around was crazy, you know. To go up in like Walmart and all these big stores and see the people just moving around you when you really not used to that type of stuff. That was a crazy adjustment, but, you know, it still kind of freaks me out. I still, you know, look behind me all the time and get a little apprehensive at times. But, you know, all of those things are to be expected when you went through what I went through for as long as I went through it. So, you know, it's just, it's still some adjustment, man. It's still some adjustment, but, hey, I ain't got no complaints whatsoever. You know, none whatsoever. I met some wonderful people over the past year. I've made some wonderful connections. Big shout out to people who've been reaching out to me lately, man. You know, they just let me know how far this YouTube thing and this Banky Pound thing or whatever it is, how far it actually goes. You know, people have reached out in comments, man, from all over the world, man, from Serbia to Africa to England to, you know what I'm saying, Spain, you name it, you know, all over the cities in America, you know, Philly, New York, you know, Arkansas, every place. If somebody has made a comment or reached out to me in a comment from almost all of these places, and there's a lot of them that I'm forgetting, but it just was amazing to me, overwhelming to me at times that people would do that. And even recently, you know, like, you know, people that's out there already in the entertainment world, that's already established and already got a brand and a name for themselves with millions of people following them, have reached out to me, man. So big shout out to Sada Baby out of Detroit, you know, reaching out to a person like me and showing love. Big shout out to Nino Brown out there in Miami, reaching out to me, showing me love, you know. Big shout out to my guy Enema out there in France, reaching out to me, showing me love. It's just that type of stuff overwhelms me, you know, that, you know, these people even know who I am. So, you know, big shout out to them, man. And it shows the type of character that they have as well within themselves, to be reaching out to someone like me who just getting out when they out there already made their way in the world and doing the things that they're doing. You know, I'm sure millions of people, hundreds of thousands or millions of people reach out to them every week, and they, you know, took their time out to reach out to me. So I appreciate that, you know, 100%. And, you know, like I say, those type of things are still, you know, I'm still processing, I'm still learning, I'm still thankful and happy, you know, for the 27,000 people that listen to the little things that I say every day and deal with the little, you know, comments, that make comments on the words that I say or the videos that I make. That still amazes me. You know, so I'm thankful and I'm humbled and I'm appreciative to those type of things as well. So, you know, like I said, man, it's just the beginning. It's only 1 year exactly. You know, 1 year. We haven't even actually been doing this a year. I've been out a year, but I've been doing this maybe, I don't know, I think it's like maybe 8, 9 months, something like that. But the whole time, like I say, it's been love. It's been way more positive than negative, and you know that's one of our sayings, you know. Yeah, we just gotta feed the positive and starve the negative over here. That's what we gotta do, man, to keep that positive energy going, man, you know. Yeah, the energy over here has been great, man. It's been like I say, mostly 90%, man, 95% all positive energy. So that's what we look for. That's what we promote. That's what we want. So that's what it's been. So I'm just thankful for that. I'm thankful for the energy. I'm thankful for the love. I'm thankful that, you know, people, like I say, pay attention to anything that I have to say, because like I say, I can remember so many years where, you know, my voice was unheard. So, you know, everybody in this world wants to be heard. You know, everybody in this world wants to be understood. We all won't be understood, even when we are heard, you know, but everybody wants to be heard. So, you know, I think it's just an amazing thing, man, that like I said, to come out of the situation that I come out of and to step into the situation that I am now in. So I'm humbled by that every day, and I'm blessed, and I appreciate it, and I don't take it for granted. And I look forward to building with y'all, because like I say, it's a family now. This is a Team Banky Pound family, you know. Where I go, y'all go. You know, what I do, y'all do. So hopefully, like I say, we're going to continue to grow and grow and grow, and then spread the message, you know, as far and wide as we can. You know, that's my goal. That's what I'm trying to do, you know. And hopefully it's reaching the kids, it's reaching the youth. And if you like a grown person or an older person that listens to my videos and my YouTube, I'm hoping that you got nephews or sons or kids or grandkids, that you are, you know, giving them some of these messages, some of these life goals, and letting them know that, you know, they can be anything they want to be. They just have to make the right choices, man, because that's what life is going to come down to. The choices that you make, you know, that's it. That happens for all of us, young and old. You know, that determines. That's why I always say at the end of all my videos, to be smart, to be safe, and make good decisions, because that's what life is all about. You know, being smart, being safe, and making the right decisions. So that's what I promote. That's what I hope people is getting out of this. And, you know, enjoy your life. Have fun, man, because it's like I told you, time is the most precious commodity on earth. When it's gone, it's gone. We can't get it back. We cannot get it back, no matter what we pray or hope, or no matter. It's just not possible. You know, what's gone is gone. So we have to cherish each moment, cherish the people around us, cherish the life that we have, the life that we've been given, because there's a lot of people in way worse situations. Way worse situations. And like I say, I know people every day, man, call me, you know, from on the inside still, you know, wanting to get out here, wanting to join this life, wanting to join this freedom, you know. So I understand what they're going through, because I went through it myself for decades, you know, decades. And that's one of the most humbling things that done happened to me as well since I've been out here, to be on the other side and to understand and feel those guys' pain. You know, because I knew I was once in that situation, and I could hear it, you know. I could hear it through the phone. I can hear it in their voice. I can hear it in their words, you know, and I reflect on that, and I think about how it was for me. So I know what they're going through. That's why I answer them calls when they call me all the time. It doesn't matter what I'm doing or who I'm talking to. I always tell them, hold on, let me call you back. You know, I got a prison call, because I know what it's like to get that answer when you calling somebody from on the inside, because it makes you feel like somebody genuinely cares about what's going on with you in there. And a lot of times when you in there and the world is just passing you by, you feel like that. You feel like people don't really care, or they don't understand, you know. And I know that feeling, so I try not to, you know, put them dudes in a position like that when they call me. I try to always answer, and I try to always do what I can to help them. You know, because that's what I wanted, and that's what I needed when I was in there. So, yeah, so if you got somebody in there that's locked up, and you loved one, or a family member, or somebody that you just cool with and that you rock with, man, you know, show them a little love every now and then, especially right now, because with all of this stuff going on, the COVID, and they getting dragged in there. You know, they're not getting the things that they supposed to have. they're not being able to move the way they used to moving. The little bit of movement and freedom that they have in there, that's being stifled. So it's just a good look, man, to holler at them and to send them something if you can, some love, a card or whatever it is that you got in your heart, but just to let them know that they being thought about during these times and everything like that as well. I think it's just a good thing for them, and it's definitely a good morale booster for them, man, to get that type of love from on the outside all the time. So yeah, they getting transferred without even notice now because of this coronavirus in there. They may have an outbreak on there at any time, and then they just ship a lot of dudes here, there, anywhere that they have openings at. So a lot of people is getting moved way far away from their family and things like that, and you can't even have visits in there now because of the virus. So they're already being separated from their family, and they're not being able to see their family, and now they're being moved even further away from their family, which creates more and more, tension inside of a person, and hostility and anger and stuff that he has to deal with internally at all times, because they're not going to accept it if you don't deal with it internally, no matter whether you're in the right or whether you're in the wrong. So just understand that those people are dealing with a lot as well, and I know from personal experience, only being 1 year removed from that situation. So like I say, man, shout out to all the brothers that's locked up, man, and all my comrades and everything, man. Big love to you. Hope you get free soon. So like I said, it's been a lot of things, man, a lot of things that I've experienced over this year, man. A lot of things that I will, have not experienced yet that I still look forward to. Same thing, the COVID has put a stifle on everything, but to me, it's like freedom. I'm still in freedom, To the people who's been out here all their life, they feel more of the restrictions than I do because their life has been restricted just a little bit, or maybe a lot. I don't know, It all depends on how they look at it. But that's just a small snippet of what it's like when you're incarcerated, because your life is stifled tenfold all the time, every day, 24/7, 365, and you have no say-so. And there is no end to it like it may be for the COVID in sight. The only end is your release date, if you have one of those. So for me to come out here in the midst of it and to just to be in the free world, to me, even though people is looking different now, everybody's working on with a mask on and, this, that, and the third, and you can't go here, you can't go there. I still go more places in a day than I went in 33 years. In 33 years, I'm moving more places in one day than I did in 33 years. That's how stifling prison is, So let that sink in, I've moved more places in one day than I did in 33 years in incarceration. So that alone to me is freedom. So when this corona thing is actually over and I can actually experience some of the things that I've looked forward to experiencing for years and years and years, that would just be another, great feat that I have accomplished, some more that I can, cherish as well. But right now, the things that I do and the things that I'm able to do and afforded to do, to me, is freedom, compared, in comparison to what I come from. Now, like I say, I hear a lot of people out here that say, oh, man, wait till the COVID is over, wait till the COVID is over. Where, to me, I was like, wait till this incarceration was over. So the incarceration was my thing. And once I came out of that, into this free world, to me, no matter what was going on, it was a better situation than the situation that I came from. So I'm still, grateful for that. And I'm still, enjoying each and every day like it's a brand new day, the way I should, the way you should embrace it, even whether you've been incarcerated or not. You should enjoy this each and every day in this world as if it's a brand new day and it's a brand new adventure, and you got a new chance and a new opportunity to do whatever it is that you still want to do in life. You're never too old, you're never too whatever to start doing what you want to do in life. And I think that's what people should do. I think a lot of times out here, people you know, live their life by other people's standards and do more so what other people want them to do instead of what they want to do. And I think more so out here, people need to try to get more in tune with their self and start, you know, feeding more love to their self. Stop waiting for it from other people and feed it to yourself, and do the things that you want to do, and then have the fun that you want to have, and live the life that you want to live. Because when it's all said and done, you know, trying to live to make someone else happy or do what somebody else want to do is only benefiting them and not yourself. So, you know, that's just a little Bankology 101 for you right there, man. You know, because like I say, I know what it's like not to have opportunities, not to have freedom, not to have my own voice, my own opinion, my own, you know, decisions, because all of that is taken away from you in prison. You may have those things in prison, but you don't be able to utilize them. You're not going to be able to do what you want to do. Your opinion don't count. You're not going to be able to make decisions about this, that, or the third, because it's not going to count. So when you out here and you have these opportunities, these luxuries, and then you're letting someone else take it away from you, then you are not in freedom as well. You're in a form of incarceration yourself. When you're living for someone else and doing the things that they want you to do and letting them make the decisions for you. You're not an independent thinker. You're not thinking for yourself and making decisions for yourself. So you are in a form of incarceration, you know. And that's something that people out here need to look at, because I see a lot of people doing that. They're not doing their self a service. They're doing more so a service for other people. But, you know, you have to make yourself happy first. You know, you have to make yourself happy first before you can even attempt to serve someone else and to help them be happy. You have to be happy with yourself, man. And people that love you, they don't want to get on board with that as well, you know. So, like I said, man, I appreciate the love that I've received over this past year. I appreciate all of the things and the well wishes and the good comments that people have written. I even appreciate the ones that wasn't so nice, man. Just that you took your time to say whatever you had to say and to get that off of your heart and off of your chest. I accept that as well, you know. But this is a place of love. This is a place of positivity. This is a place of inspiration. This is a place of good vibes. So that's what we want over here. That's what we promote over here. That's what we're trying to encourage over here. That's what we're trying to spread over here. So when you come over here to this channel, I hope you bring that with you. And I hope you bring some friends with you. And I hope they bring some friends with you. And I hope we just grow and grow and grow. And we just push this stuff all over the universe. You know, just spread good love and energy and positive vibes all over the universe, man. That is my wish. That is my hope for 2021. And I know with y'all with me, we can make it happen. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're shooting for. I'm going to be, you know, working much harder this year. I'm going to be trying to put out more videos, more vlogs. I've got more story times coming up and give y'all some of the things that I did experience when I was in that human hell. And we're going to do some more podcasts as well. You know, me and Joe with the After Prison podcast. We're going to do some more of those. I thank y'all for all the support in the podcast. Shout out to all the dudes that did the podcast. I hope y'all go watch the ones that's up right now. James Ford, shout out to him. You know, go watch his podcast, the one that I just did. And like I say, I'm gonna learn more and more about this, you know, and the more I learn about it, the more things I'll be able to accomplish. But shout out, big extra special shout out to Hollywood Trail, man, my son, my soldier, man, my heart, my right hand. You know, without him, none of these videos would be coming to y'all. You know, he does the hard work. All I do is get in front of the camera and run my mouth, but he does the hard work and putting all this stuff together. All y'all people that ask me about that intro all the time, and a lot of y'all ask me about that intro, that's Hollywood Trail's work as well. So shout out to Hollywood Trail out there in California, man. Y'all hit him up on his Instagram, man, and show him some love. As well as his sidekick, partner in crime, Big Sexy Des. You know, shout out to her too. Go check out all her new music. and all the things she do on Instagram as well. So you know, those are the behind the scene people making this stuff work for me, man. And Big Joe, you know, Joe is always on the scene doing his little thing as well. So shout out to those people, man. Like I say, they've been monumental in this transition for me since I've been out this year, and I really do appreciate it 100%, 100%. So like I said, I appreciate all of y'all even more, man, because like I say, without y'all, none of this is even possible. You know, so if you on the team Banky Pan, if you rocking with me, then I appreciate you. I love you. I got much respect for you. And like I say, we just gonna keep growing. We're gonna keep on doing what we gotta do. And also more of this type of merchandise I'm gonna be able to get to y'all. I'm working on that as well to get y'all some more of this Banky Pound merch. I want y'all to wear it. I want y'all to promote it. I want y'all to go out there when somebody asks you what that bankology mean, and you to be able to tell them, come on over here to this YouTube channel. We're gonna tell you what it means. You know, we're gonna show you what it means. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to get this material and this stuff out to y'all as well. So y'all stay tuned, stay encouraged, stay positive, stay motivated, stay inspired, you know. And we're going to just keep on doing this thing in 2021 and beyond. I appreciate y'all out there. I love y'all. I respect y'all, man. Until next time, as always, be safe, be smart, and make good decisions, man. Peace and love out there, y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank you.
The Banky special. Yeah. Pure deliciousness. Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.